Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another stream of Parcel Simulator. If you wasn't here for the last stream, you're more than welcome here today. You can see how we're doing. We have unlocked the new warehouse. We are now in a situation where we can unlock the next part of the warehouse. So it will mean a little rejig. But what we will do, we will go through and I will show you current situations. So this is the old warehouse, as you can see, and what we have done, all doors are fully automated. Basically these two doors and then these three doors are on two different conveyor belt systems. The accepted go down the blue path, so for this side the marine goes into there, the planes go into this one, and this one the trains go into it. We've diverted the trains because of the weekend, and hopefully we've got enough racking now. The only thing we do have to do is when it becomes unlocked, which should be very, very shortly, we will put these to auto pausers, and then basically this will just run itself. We can have this, you know, unlock on the right days, and this can be done. I mean, that can go today, so we can set that off. And then on this side, for these three doors, exactly the same situation. The accepted go along the blue path. Again, marine in there, planes in there, trains in here. This side, the trains go to a separate exit. So that's why we got that. So all the trains will always pass through this loop. We can turn it off here on the weekends when there's no trains, and then it'll start filling up from there. So we can get rid of the ships from this side. So we can turn this pauser off. And then obviously all the red line is all the denied lines. So there's two different denied lines. They do go back to back there, but that one goes off to that exit, and this one goes off to this exit. And what we do have this scanner here, which do get the contracts, which you can actually turn around and say invalid serial numbers only. So that is there to do that. But so we haven't worried about the contracts lately. I'm just pretty worried about getting the parcels out. So that is this system in here. As I say, once we actually start the day, that'll be it, and it'll be say, just work yourself. It'll be much better once I get the auto pausers in. So on this side is where we're going to work today. We're going to extend this and work on that door. So I presume there will be another door will come through. Beyond that, I'm not too sure. So what happens here is the parcels come through, the acceptors get diverted off down the green. As you can see down here, all the parcel checks take place. If it's not already accepted, then that stamps it. Denieds go down that lane, then they go up and out the door there. The greens come through here. Is where we've done things slightly differently. Obviously, eventually I presume there will be one door for every single country, but at the moment, as you can see, it alternates. So what we do, everything comes down, goes through here where it diverts off to the countries we need, then it loops back round and starts restacking in here. So there's quite a lot of parcels there. I'm hoping some more exits will go, and then we can either extend this or we'll start looking at doing it properly and diverting off the correct countries, filtering them out. So I haven't got an idea how that'll work, but we will see how that goes. So we're going to open up this bit of the warehouse. I won't be able to do many parcels today. One thing I do have to do is, obviously, because there will be more denied parcels, which is why I've got that bridge there ready, I'm going to have to get some more escalators up. So we're going to have to like split it, probably get 3 going up and then we can merge them along here. Oh, so I've already got the merge set up there. We'll just run them down to the escalators already. So hopefully that will keep that ticking over. So we can open up. Let's get the right country set up. So we've got 5 countries today. So Congadri. So let's get that right. Congradi. Was that Ligbel, wasn't it? Ligbel. I've gone past it. And then Mulholland, I believe that it, isn't it? That's already set up, so that can stay Mulholland. And then what was this one again? Ligbau, so we need to set the right door. And then this one was Congradi. So what we're going to do, we're going to let it cycle through already, try and hopefully we can get rid of some parcels first of all. We might have to keep this sort of system in operation and then say create a proper exit for the exits that we're going to get. I presume we're going to get proper exits, I don't actually know. Right, they've started to come back round already. So it's this white box was the last one. So that can start restacking again, and then what we can do, we can let the next parcels in. And this will get the day underway. So while that is going through, let's buy this. So what have we actually uncovered? So we've actually got 2 doors. There's no more exits downstairs, which is a pain. Okay, we've got 3 exits upstairs. So first things first, we're going to get a load of straights and we're going to complete this off to the end, and then we're going to put the lifts in operation. I'm not going to worry about emptying the parcels off and putting them on the belt just for the sake of it. So I did have a big pallet. That's a curve. Let's take that. So that's 8 straight. So let's pay the bill first. Shop. So let's get 22. And that will make that 30. Right, now what else we need to do is buy the upgrade where we can build from the pallet. I haven't done that yet. build mode, and then it needs to go that way. That is correct. Let's get the paint, and then the trick still works with the paint unless they've patched it. Got to count to 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do that, drop it. I don't think you can box it up anymore. Is it Q? Oh, they've done it, you can't. Because what you could used to be able to do was box it up and then open it. But now, you can't do it, so we're going to need lots of tins of paint. And we also need to speed these up. We'll do that last of all. Let's take these downstairs. And then we need from the shop. So let's get some paint. Conveyor paint. Let's get 10 of them. And then we need 2 of them. I should have bought some of them, shouldn't I? Four times as fast. Let's get these 2 bits first. I'm very disappointed that they have patched that with the paint. So painting these now is gonna not be a major factor. Cool, that all matches up, so let's go and do this. So we're doing these denial lines first because they will be easier to set up. And I've dropped the paint now. Right, so that is that. So now we've got to do is just upgrade all of these. these over to the Speedway ones because I can use these downstairs without an issue. Right, so let's take that tin of paint downstairs. Okay, that's the end of that day. Right, so let's get these parcels onto the belt now. And then we're not going to do any more. We're not going to go to the next stage just yet. We're going to just let this. We're going to work on these two lines. Try and get one operational and tied in, because it could work out rather expensive. So we're going to try and get two tied up first. I should have brought a pallet over, shouldn't I? We need to look at the look at this and see what and see how that is going, because we've got, obviously there's 5 doors open today, so we need to look at that. Oh, I see. I was going to say, I thought there was one more left. Right, let's go and see what's going on with this all over here. We'll release that there, and then we will pause it there. So that just gives a little bit more space to get things through. So once this parcel has come round, well, this one, sorry. Once that's gone through the country scanner, we can then change to the next country. And then we're also going to buy one auto pulser for next door. We're going to buy one auto pulser a day. So that shouldn't go anywhere, that should go straight through. Which it has. So the other two is Strentum. So let's change that to Strentum. Oh no. Almost made a mistake. Got to release that first. And then that's got to go to Strentum. And what was the other one? Oh, I've got to press the button again. Oh, because I changed the country before. Oh, fuck's sake. Alright, never mind. Right, so that's so that can go to, yes, Danka, and then that needs to go to, was it Strenton, wasn't it? And then we can start letting these cycle through again. Should really get another pulser. We just need to watch let's watch that one. So that is the one which we're going to pause it on. And I can't do it that way, can I? Right, let's buy a pauser for this end. I'm going to put a pauser here. Right, so let's move that one out of the way. So that's now paused, which is good. So start backlogging here, but if you can start clearing some of this. So it looks all alright here. I can't see anything that should have been gone off. Okay, so the next pauser's here. Once I can pause it there, then I can release from there. This that's not filled up yet, which is fine. I don't use the splitter on that. I just use a snake effect, so it goes in and out. Right, that has now started to back up down here. So there's no more exits there, so I might extend that, put 3 more racks in, and just keep this exactly the same process as we got now. And then what we'll divert 3 specific countries upstairs, so we'll keep them doors the same from now on. Right, it's all started to back up along there now. But we should be able to get all these parcels through before it does. Yeah, there's not many more parcels left now. I might just go across the other road and just make sure that warehouse is finished for the day. we'll buy one auto pulser and take it over with us. Right, okay. Right, so we can now pause that, and we will unpause that. Then we need all this to clear, so I can unpause it over there. Let's order the auto pauser, because that is expensive. And we'll get that delivered to the courtyard. Yeah, we know that those were all incorrect. So we're going to put a splitter here. So we're going to have 3 doors coming down this one belt. With a splitter there, we will split into all those. We can probably get some straights. Just want this to finish off so I can just leave it and be done with this for the day. We just need to come back and just do the submissions through those doors after. Look, we still get some correct parcels. These I haven't sped up yet because they're so few and far between. I don't think we really need to. We will do it eventually. But we're going to spend about $500,000 just getting this warehouse sorted out the way we want. Still got a lot of parcels to go. I don't want to release these until I can pause it there, because I know they're just going to catch up. Right, there's not many more to go now. It's everything just left on this rack, which is good. Come on, 3 more parcels. Right, so then that'll do. So that'll be it. We can leave that now. We can do the invalid submissions upstairs. Excellent, that's that done. We'll take that corner a bit. That doesn't need to be up here. Right, let's go and do the other warehouse, get that pauser and get that out the way. Right, so let's take that. And then we will swap it with that. Now, where did I do my yellow paint? There it is. What colour is that? Oh, that's red. Now, the good thing is these days stay the same, not randomised. So once I set this once, we won't need to do anything again. So they don't run of a weekend, the trains. They just run during the week. So that is that done. So let's get all these done. And we need now to pause that, but we'll submit what we got. And we need to pause that. So that is all done for today. So it'll be much easier once we've got the auto pause in. We probably won't need to come over here at all. So let's go back to the other warehouse. So we'll do one auto pauser a day. We'll leave that here for now. Oh no, we'll take it with us because we might need it over there. I've got lots of parts here I can use as well. Let's take all these over. Oh, look at that. Just one too short. Right, let's do that. So what we're going to do, we're going to get this declined line set up first. So we'll get some of those long straights, the fast ones. And they are expensive, but let's get 6 of them first. Don't know what I bought that for. Right, so I need palette. Have I used all the palette? Oh, the palette's got paint on it, hasn't it? I need to sort these out into what is what. We'll put a little pile over here, or straights, or corners. Oh, I've sent it to the other one, haven't I? Bloody hell. paint. Wow, that is an expensive upgrade. Right, so anyway, what we need here and then I'm sure we got one of them and then 2 corners. Right, let's try and stack all the straights in one area. We'll have that corner because we need that. But let's put all the blue straights on a pallet. We'll leave that off. We'll leave that off. We'll have that corner. Pulls out, we'll have that over the way straight. Joiners, let's make a separate list of those. Joiner. Multi-joiner. Launcher? When did I get a launcher? Corners. Right, so we'll set these corners. Lovely jubbly. A little bit of paint. Go and get another tin of paint. Eventually we'll change these up here to these if they're quicker. We'll be able to see if they're quicker or not because I'm comparing these 2 lines to this line. Right, so then that can come off. And then that needs to be a joiner. That's right. Now what I need to do is to buy all the machines, all the scanners. So it's going to be very expensive. I'm going to have to get another pallet as well. So storage, let's get a large pallet. And automation, so we want... So what? So we don't need the cargo type. So we need 2 of them. Oh, I've done it to the other side again. Oh, it's a pallet there I could have used. Oh, well, never mind. So where is the pallet? Pallet's there, so we'll open this up first. Okay, so the first one we have is the contents prohibited sticker check, and then we want it like that. It's in line with that. So where's the other one of those? Whoops. The target's declined is on the right hand side. Now the next one we got was, I don't think it makes much difference, but weight. Actually, I've just realised I've done that wrong. We can just put a straight piece between there. That's only going to save us 1 square. We will come back and do that another time. Let me get a straight. This is where we need to start snaking it. So let's get another straight. No, we need to get, let's bring that whole pallet of straights over. Then what we need is a load of corners. So let's order those. We'll order 30 corners. Deliver to the car park. Let's go and get that pallet. and get the corners, that will help. Not just get the pallet. There'll be another machine here.
That's beautiful green.
Right, we want the serial number one now. Now for the serial number, it's country. Stamp. And contents prohibited. Right, I'm gonna change this because it's gonna annoy me. It's a corner, is there? That's all a load of corners, but just all the straights. Oh, pallet straights are over here. Then what we can do is just move everything down. But it's got to be the other way round. I've got to flip it. So you put your sticker straight in there. I mean, I can take... No, I can take one of these out, can't I? Then put that in there like that. That will do. Select this proper here now. All we've got to do is just move these about. Surprised I didn't notice this yesterday when I... Well, not yesterday, last week when I was setting this up. That needs to be a straight. I'm sure I've got a red straight here. Yep. See how quickly the money goes. So that is that, and then we need a straight and then a corner. And then this can all be straights. So that needs to be a corner out there. So we need an approver and a denial machine. We're going to need some more straights, aren't we? Oh no, we still got some straights we can use. We will need some more eventually though. Well, let's get one of each of these. Corner. Okay, so that is that. So for the decline side, I need goes there. Corner goes there. I don't want multi-joiners, I just want joiners. Not a launcher. Multi-joiner, multi-joiner. Right, let's start. Where's that fucking multi-joiner? Let's give it a loud. I don't want that. Alright, let's get another, what, 30 straights? So let's order 30 more straights because we're not going to run out. And the question is, do we want... Let's go for the normal straights for now. We'll upgrade to the other straights at a later date. So I want to compare the difference on these lines. This is the old style straights, one individual one at fully maxed out, and then the fast ones. So if these go much quicker than these, we will start converting everything to the other ones, but they are a lot more expensive. So for now, just to get everything set up, I'm going to stick to the basic ones, because we have basically spent 300,000 today. And we haven't even done a day's trade yet. Oh, sorry, we did one day, but we've not gone to the next day yet. I want to get these two lines set up first. That's good, so it all joins that up there, so the declined line is all set up. I'm not going to worry about the approval line at the moment. I can't really put it out. I'm going to set the 3 up there up, but we will set it up this side. Can we fit 2 rows in? Oh, we can fit. Yeah, I'm going to run these 2 lines upstairs for now. We'll set 3... We'll set 3 countries up here properly. I imagine it's going to be 6 up here and 6 downstairs. We'll keep this line as it is down here, because it does work. The more we can filter out, the better. We can put that right at the very end. Right, oh, I need to move one of these out. Which one is it? This one. That's in line. The ADHD wants to make sure that stays in that way. I mean, the accepted ones from here we can let drop on the floor for a minute before we run out too much money. But we'll set up the next conveyor belt this side. So what was first? It was the weight. And then serial number. Country. Stamp. And then contents prohibited. Put that back on there for the moment. Good relax, we need to clear a path down the middle. Take that one. Right, have we got any joiners left? I don't think we have we? They're multi-joiners. I'll need that bridge in a minute. Let's sell that. We're not going to use that. We're not going to use the launcher either. Where'd the launcher go? Well, didn't get much back for that, did we? So we need to get now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 EP12 joiners. Right, so that's fine. So we're gonna need another joiner. So joiner goes after that, that's fine, and then let's get a load more straights. We do have a couple of straights we can use first. Right, so let's just get a load more straights. Go up to the 30 again. Because we've got to join this side to that. Right, where's... all that out the way. So this needs to go. So did I have a spare joiner? I don't think I did. Did I? These should all now be straights. Oh, there's a joiner at the bottom. Now where is the bridge? That's good. Joiner, let's take that off for a minute. That's fine, so I don't need that joiner at the moment. Let's put that against the wall. So I've got a corner. Right, so that should be the discontinued, the declined line all set up. That's a straight. Why is that a straight? That explains where that's gone wrong with.
Putting it on a little bit later now.
So we're going to try and figure out the next stage now, because that's done. The decline is set up. That will all go upstairs, up there and along. So the only thing we've got to do is I want to check if these are much quicker than the individual ones. We will slowly upgrade all the belts to these. So next thing to consider is going to be upstairs. So there's 3 doors and they're quite close together. I presume there's going to be 3 more, and there's going to be some more. So that's 6, 3 more upstairs, 3 more downstairs. We've got all this space for storage. We're going to have to do some sort of snake system like we've done. I don't want to replicate it. I want to have upstairs a set countries. So I think the best thing to do is going to be, we're going to need to get, let's pack this up first, because they would have been coloured as red. Put those corners on the cooler pallet. Keep them nice and neat. So oh, not the red one, that one. I hate it when it does that. Right. So we're gonna have to get 3. We need to start. We're gonna have to filter the countries down here. So we're gonna need 2 of the machines to eventually to send the 6 up. So if we had the accept come here, and then we had the machine long ways, we could get these 2 lines to merge. So let's show you what I mean. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is nicely in the middle. And then we need a way to join those 2 up and push it this way. So a multi-joiner, I think. We do that, and then we can get a country. My automation. Where's the country? Yeah, country diverter. We want 3 of them. Might as well get that now. Current needs emptying. What have we got in there then? Did I leave some paint or something behind? Yeah, tin of paint. So let's take that off first. going to turn there. So we need 2 corners as well as a load more straights. So we're going to have 6 upstairs and 6 downstairs. So eventually what we'll do is we will set this to be like the downstairs ones. So the countries will go off and divert off to be sorted to their doors. And then if it goes through, it will go upstairs. We can put it on a splitter. But for now, I'm going to take the 3 countries I got upstairs, put them on that line, and then put 3 going up. So I need 2 corners and some straights again. We get a load of straights. We need the straights upstairs. We will need to put storage upstairs because obviously not all the country's going to run every day. We'll just get everything set up to actually go along. Just go upstairs and then we can look at the upstairs after. As you can see, we've done a substantial amount of money. So I think it works out about 400,000 today. Oh, I've got a corner there. Didn't see that. No. Let's move that over that side. Oh, that's right, I do need that other corner. Right, okay, so let's spend the last surge of money on getting all these belts upgraded. Start the decline first. That's good there. That one needs doing. So that is all declined run upgraded. So let's do upgrade machines last because that is expensive. So it's all fully upgraded. Then what we need to do now is I need another corner. Corner and a joiner. That's what we need. So let's get this. We're putting in these more straights as well. So we need one joiner, one corner. Look at it now, spent nearly $500,000. We've not even done the upstairs yet. The only good news is that we're going to have to run this for a while. We should recoup some money. Would we need to open up the next part of the warehouse? It's 1,000. Okay, so we still got, we're only 300 away. That's going to open up quick. Doesn't tell us how much it is. Okay, well, we'll worry about that when we get to it. We need to sort the upstairs out, but I think what I'll do, I'm gonna let it run, get a day's worth of money in. Right, so we got straights and we got. Right, tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take that one out. And then get some green paint. I think I'll run it next day, and then when the parcels go upstairs, at least they should be. I'll let them run down. I'll buy a load of straights and just let them run down a bit. I can always put them. I can always, for now, just for one day, just run all straights. to it. 10 bits of paint don't last very long, do they? So we're going to run it because I want to make sure that this dot's working, but we're just going to buy a load of straights and just take them upstairs. Now the only thing is we need to... The countries are going to sit upstairs, we need to sort all those out. Right, so first things first, let's just buy a shit ton of straights. 30 of them. And we're going to just do it, put it upstairs, and then we're going to have a look. I mean, the straights aren't too bad cost-wise. I would like the Speedway ones at some point. Let's take these straight upstairs. And what we're going to need as well are, I think, for argument's sake, is going to be 5 racks for each one. See how that goes. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of room to get 5 racks for each. But we're going to... Can we colour them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 different colours, so we can have 6 colours upstairs, 6 colours downstairs. So we'd have... I've got a red one, haven't I? So... Or should we just go for 3 for now? No, let's go for it. So we want 4 of them, because I've already got 1 downstairs. And then what other colour should we have? A yellow. And then blue. Oh. That other rack. That's down here. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. So the question is, do we want to go long ways, or we go this way? That way we can fit loads more in, can't we? Let's put it all along in line with that. No, let's get another. We want to get another pallet. And on that pallet, we are going to want to have 5 loaders, 5 unloaders. We'll get a pauser for now. I will get again an auto pauser at some point. And then we're going to get just a load of corners to fill that pallet up. Right, where is the pallet first? Right, and then let's collect it all on this. I want to get all the corners first. And then we can just load everything else up. Right, so corner bit first, please. And then where is the pauser? Then we'll have a load of straights. Because it's going to be unload in the corner. So we want the unloader, which is that one. Then a loader, unloader, so that needs to be load, that'll be unload, that'll be load. we need probably another 30 straights. At least this way, if the racks do get full, or I didn't notice that first one small, then we've still got all this space down here, which obviously the parcels can build up on, which is not as neat or as quick as the racking. But again, we can always modify that later on. And the good thing is I won't need to run these at full pelt just yet. Right, that's that one. Then we can run this one off. And then we're going to say put a bit of distance between them. Let's move that away. So let's get the next colour. We'll go for black, I think. Because we're going to need 2 spaces. Might have to even move it one over. Going to run down this way, and then it's going to turn in and be a loader. So we need 1. Again, we'll just go for 5 of them, 5 of them. And then we'll just go for a mix of corners. Let's get all corners on this palette. We get some more straights after. Forgot the palette. that's... Oh, we need to get a pauser. Right, so load, so that'll be load. That'll be load. That'll be load. That'll be load. No, that'll be load. What have I done here? I've gone wrong, haven't I? So if that's loading, that's going to be unloading. Then that's loading. It's unloading. That's loading. It's unloading. That's loading. It's unloading. Oh no, that was right. That can stay there. So let's get a shitload of straights again. So I do want to hopefully get the speedway ones at some point. Once the money starts rolling in. Don't have to really need it up here. I'm not going to put any of these on upgrades, as I said, for the time being, because there's not going to be parcel after parcel after parcel going to the same place to begin with, because we've only got 3 doors. Eventually, yes, we need to upgrade them and probably do the speedway. Good news is hopefully we won't be too much longer sorting all this. Okay, so that's that done. I need one corner piece down here. So all that is sweet. So those 2 lines are all connected up. Let's move these over. So let's get 5 more Rex. what should we go for now? So let's go for the blue. Well, so that's in line. There's two either side, so that's fine. So the good news is that if these lines start jamming up, then we know we need to get some extra racking. We only need to order one rack, an unloader, and a loader, and 4 corners, and we can easily fit them on. And also the good news is we've already bought all the racks up here to start off the next 3 pauser. So I've got to order a pauser. So it'll be 2 pausers we would need. Just remembered that. Also, we don't want it loading up on the days there's no outgoings, because these 3 are going to be fixed. I don't know if I said that. These 3 are going to be fixed to a country now. So these ones won't ever change again. And as with 3 open up, hopefully next door, we'll have them fixed. Right, so let's do the same again. Take that out. We'll put a corner. I think one more would do, because it'll be a corner here and come down. So let's get the... What do we want? We need 2 pausers. We need 5 of them. And then 5 of them. Got corners, it gets resting straights. And what you can always do is you can always paint the conveyor belt as to the country it's going to be, which will be for the racking upstairs and downstairs. If that makes any sort of sense, I hope it does. So for example, the black racking, we'll have painted black racks, and the painted black racks can come out from after the country diverting machine. Right, so what is this? So we're going to load here. So it'll be unload here, load here, unload here, load there, unload here, load there. One pauser there. That's the wrong way round. I need to turn these 2 around. where's the poser? One flipping corner short. So we're going to need a handful of corners again. So let's get a load of corners. Hopefully that will be it. This will join these up, and then we've got to figure out what countries we're going to do. We'll have a little walk through, make sure that everything we've done is right and accurate. I know I've got plenty of corners, too many, but we will need them at some point. Okay, right, so let's have a run through. For those that have joined us, I can explain what I've tried to do. Rightly or wrongly, anyway. So, all three doors are all connected up. I do know I do have to do the upgrade those machines on that end line. But however, hopefully all three decline lines are all linked. As you see, we've got the bridges, and then they will literally, all three will go over this way, where it then gets split between the three lifts, and then goes along there to that door, because that is the only door we got for the declined at the moment. The only thing we do have to watch is that these, as you can see, these ones here are the large speedway belts. I want to check the speed of those because that's maxed compared to this line. So if these lines move a lot quicker than this line, then we know we need to upgrade all of them, all the belts where we can to these speedway lines, which we won't be able to do everywhere. We can't do like buying the machines because we've got conveyors, joiners and that. So that is that, and then what happens is all the approveds, not all the approves because I've done this wrong. How are we going to sort this out? These two approves are correct. They're joined and literally they'll go through the machine, and what we're going to do, we're going to set three countries to go upstairs, and that'll be the permanent doors from, and then the rest will go through here, and in this racking we alternate the doors between the countries that we need, and that's on like a loop. So if it's not needed for the doors, it goes back out and joins the racks this end, so it's on like a continuous loop, if you like. Then let me just change these to none before I forget, and then it all blocks it up. I have painted the belts, as you can see, green for the approved, red for declined, but then once we do get to the stage, I will colour those to the appropriate rack that it goes to, because it'll be a different colour for each rack. 6 colours upstairs, 6 colours downstairs. Now, what we have to do now is figure a way of joining this belt to this belt, so we can either turn it and merge it there, which will, no problem, that'll be that every country will be going through this belt, or I can put another belt, sorry, another country scanner here, and then I'll tell you what we could do. If we buy it, bear with me, see what you guys think of this. We buy a country diverser. Let's go and get that now. I'm worried that we're running out of money as well. So the ones that don't go upstairs join back up to this line and go down here. So if we pack these 3 up here, for example, did that, let's put this side to none. And then if we get rid of this, so we need a joiner. Oh, it's going to be one. Is that going to be 1 line out? No, that might be okay. I need a multi-joiner. So we want one more corner. Let's take that. Let's take that straight. Is there any more straights up here? No, it's not. So you're gonna need to buy some more straights again. I'll take those ones and I'll colour them in. So we need about 4 straights. I think it was down there. We can use his head as a corner, as a pauser. So let's get some straights, and then that should be us done. and we see how it works. Or it doesn't work. 2, 3. So we need 2 more straights, I believe. And probably another green paint. Two straights, green paint. Right, that will do. Oh, we just need to upgrade these bits of belt. Right, so as I was saying before we had that brainstorm, so then these doors will open, the acceptor will go down, it will come into here, and if it's the ones that belong upstairs, it will go shoot down to there, where it will then be put into the right lanes by that one to go upstairs to the correct racking. If it's not any of those ones, it's going to go down, it's going to go here, and it's going to go into that loop that we had previously. That's fine. So that is all done. So we will go to the next day and we will start things off and see how things go. Let's just try and tidy up a bit. Me OCD doesn't like things laying around. So that racking's okay there, and all those bits are okay over there because I need them for upstairs anyway. Right, so the only thing we've got to decide is what countries do we want to go upstairs. So it's going to be a permanent change, so I think it's going to be... Who's that? It's that... Crispin. Crispin, Implant, and Strentum. Let's do that for now. Implant and Strentum. So I need to remember that. Then this one doesn't really matter what order it is. Because all that's going to be merged onto one belt along there anyway. And then that's going to be reversed. It's going to be Kristen, Implant, Strentum. So Kristen is fine. Implant. And Strentum. And then we'll have all those pauses on for now. It's just going to be a question of if that's going to be enough racking. It's probably not, but it will do for a day or two, and then we can just, as I say, it won't take much to just put. If we do it in twos, it's going to make we can just move that corner bit to there, for example, and buy 2 loads, 2 unloads, and then it will all join back up. So yeah, that will do. And those are 3 different colours for the next 3 doors that should be up here. So we're going to call it there for doing any work in here tonight, and we're going to do 1 day to see if it works properly. I know you can sleep in this warehouse, but because I'm going over here because I want to make sure everything right is over here, because we will be getting auto pauses to make life easier. We've done all the... Yeah, we did all the submissions, so that's fine. So let's sleep and then... See, look, there's a lot more denials than what there is submissions at the moment. That's why we've got the 3 lanes. Right. Now, where all these bin bags come from, but I don't like them. Right, so let's sort this right, first of all, to get this underway, so that's fine, and then... What day is it today? It's Wednesday, so Wednesday is on, so that's fine. So we can start submitting all the planes. We're not going to submit any boats. So they should all be planes, which they are. So we can start some submissions that side. So we don't bother doing the contracts. Too much stuff to work out. Right, so let's make sure we got this right. Because there's only 3 countries, we want to set... And then we wouldn't have to do these again. Because this should get rid of all the Kristin and all the implant. Oh, damn, we had submissions there still. Oh, well, we're going to get incorrect submissions for these. We might as well just... So what was the last country there? Well, it's not Impland, it's Peninsula and... And that's Vokua. Right. So Kristin, we know we won't have to deal with downstairs anymore, so that's fine. Kristin will now permanently be upstairs. And Kristin's the only one upstairs which should depart. So let's start this going through. Let's put that pauser on. So as we made a mistake yesterday, we didn't submit these parcels in such a rush to get us in the warehouse finished. I completely forgot to submit the parcels. Now I do want to get these parcels through before we do anything else. Right, nearly there. Right, this is working because there's been no more incorrect submissions. I say these will change daily anyway. Right, nearly done, come on. So we can do that and do that. Right, so now let's open up the doors. So we do need to remember that that top line is going to run a bit slow because the machines haven't been upgraded. The conveyor belts have been upgraded, just not the machines. So we need to compare speed of that to like, oh, these are much quicker. Look at that. Right, we've got to try and use these speedways where possible. Good, so that's working okay. So these ones are coming through, so these should divert off to go straight up there. So why did that not go? Oh, that must have come from that belt. So we do at some point need to start changing all of these to the faster. So just make sure that's Kristin, that's right. Implants. Okay, so that's good. So that's working as well. So I'm well aware I'll probably need to get more racks, but we do have all this room to play with. So that should pause there. So I'm not going to put it on the fast speed. That's how that should go off. Okay, that is working, that's good. So 3 customers now got set assigned doors. If you've got to get some of those speedways. It doesn't look like there's anything that shouldn't be down here. The only question mark is going to be how quickly this rack is going to fill up. do think this racking is gonna fill up, so we might need to get some more racking to finish, to extend this. It might be okay. I mean, this is just from. We've only got a couple of hours of the day's trade left, haven't we? I think I will get it. So let's get. Yeah, we know we did wrong on all those. The shops, we're gonna want 2 of them, and therefore we need 2 loaders and 2 unloaders. What else do we need then? That's gonna come out. So we're gonna need an extra 2 straights. Because all these will go over. 1, 2, 2 straights, 1 straight, 4 corners. Let's do that and see how that goes. 4 corners, 1 straight. I think that's gone a bit wrong, hasn't it? make sure that goes round properly. Yeah, that's all good. There's plenty of space up there now. So 1200. Oh, hello, what's gone on over here? Oh, all these are the wrong way round. God's sake, what is it? These are all the wrong way round. Okay, that looks like that was a rather successful test. We had this racking wrong over here, but beyond that, it looks like it's been diverted to the correct places. That should go upstairs. Oh no, no, it's implant upstairs. That should divert into a van. Right, good, that's worked rather nicely. That's the last parcel. So we can submit all these now. It's another country tonight, so that is it. Right, so let's go upstairs and submit those and go back to the other warehouse and submit those. So that rack's starting to fill up a bit already, as is this one. This is the one I'm worried about because there's a lot of parcels there. So we can turn that one off. Implant and oh, we won't put that on yet. Put it on tomorrow. Right, so now we go around and submit all these. That can be paused. There's not many Marines here at all, is there? That's alright. Put that pauser back on. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's a rather successful test eventually. 2.75 hours. So what we're going to do, we're going to let this run for a couple of days. I'm going to try and get some more auto pausers in here, like that one, get some more dotted around so that this area is completely automated and doesn't need touching at all. So the other side, we need to get to 1,000 parcels before we can unlock the next stage, the warehouse. And then we'll see what areas that unlocked. Probably be another entry door. I'm not sure how many exit doors we'll get. Hopefully we'll get 3, and then we can do what we've done today on another scale on the other side. But hopefully we'll be back to do that tomorrow. So thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like and follow. If you want to, you can go to our YouTube channel. There you can get the playlist for all the games we play and catch up on the previous episodes. So hopefully nothing more to say apart from I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.